get going. It's a cloudy day, 83 maybe. Been raining in Cebu, but that's quite a ways north of here. So I don't know when it's going to rain here. But right now it's dry. I can take a walk anytime. I'll probably take a walk earlier today. I may take a walk 4 o'clock or 4:30. Hi there, ProScope. Nice to see you. Yes, first like. Hi, James. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're going to have an afternoon live here. We're going to see, we'll probably get some people from the Philippines, and we'll get some people from other areas, and it'll be great. We had a good morning live. We had 4 people subscribed this morning. Hey. Hi there, Moose. Hi there. Oh, yes. Nice. Yes, I remember the name. I'll call you Musa. Yeah, that's great. 15 is fine. We've had teenagers. We've even had Ethan, who's turning 9 here in a couple months, that comes in sometimes. He's in school today. But, yeah, he's right now it's school time still here. Another couple hours, they'll be out of school. Hey, it's nice to see everybody. Yes, I had a pretty good morning live. I think we went almost an hour and a half this morning. We'll do one now. We'll see how far it goes. We always do at least a minimum of an hour. Sometimes we do an hour and a half. If it's really rocking, sometimes we do way over 2 hours sometimes. But March has been a little quieter. But we had a lot of new people this morning. So a lot of people got a chance to see what we're doing. And 4 and 5 of them subscribed. So that's good. So, yeah, we'll take any new subscribers we can get. That's always good. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's we're into our 3rd month here. March is going good. Haven't had an update on watch hours. We're working our way towards 800. Just keep doing the lives. I'm going to start playlisting at night. I keep forgetting to, but I will do it tonight. I may do a little playlisting this afternoon after this live and do a little bit of that too. Just adds an extra hour or 2 here and there. That's good too. But yeah, I got some friends that are going to start playlisting in the future here. And so that's up to them. It's public. You can go and get a playlist and play it at any time. I'm starting on playlist number 5 right now. Welcome on in, everybody. We got a few new people. Of course, we're going to be helping others. This is the Positive Channel. I'm David Barton. I'm from Michigan, USA, and I'm in the Philippines full time. Other parts of the Philippines have been raining off and on all day. Northern Mindanao, we have not had any yet. There's been a couple dribbles down by Davao City, supposedly, but we have not seen any rain here come off the ocean yet. Maybe later we will. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so we're really going to be helping others in the Philippine community, and then we'll go to Africa, and then we'll move out from there. And people just got to see the big picture. It'll take a while to get monetized, but like Pat was telling me, even if you got monetized in May, it would still be worth it because once you get going, it's going to take off pretty quickly. So, yeah, we'll get there. Watch hours take a while. I'm a brand new channel. We won't even be 3 months until April 4th. So we have a lot of time to keep pushing stuff out there and keep pushing forward. So it's awesome. Hi there, Highlander. Nice to see you. That's great. Fantastic. It's just going to be awesome. We got all kinds of things coming up. I was really happy that, I like to be able to talk to Pat sometimes. He had to go to bed early because he's going to be taking his blind uncle to a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. But normally he'll stay up really late. Yeah, we're having a great afternoon. I've already had lunch, and I don't see me having much of anything this afternoon other than maybe a snack. And it's beautiful weather here in the Philippines, cloudy. And we had a little sun this morning, but it's pretty much cloudy and just waiting to see if it's going to rain. Yeah, just do what you can do, James. You know, just go with it the best you can. Yeah, because I can't read anything without my eyeglasses unless I bring the phone up close. So yeah, I definitely can't go without my eyeglasses. I could if I handheld it, but otherwise it would be a problem. Yes, we're going to be doing a nice live this afternoon. I have some people from Africa that are reaching out, and that's good. The videos are doing good. We've got our views are at like 100 and I don't know 113,000 or something crazy. I don't know what it is. The analytics actually says it's getting close to 120,000 views. I know the views are not a big deal. I mean, as far as unless you have millions of views, then YouTube notices. But for me, it's important because it tells me that people are looking at the videos, that they're paying attention to them. Even if they're just clicking on them for a short period of time, it looks like that they're playing quite a bit of them. So that's good. I like it. I've been haunted by a toast. Oh, great. Just what I need. A ghost and a toast. Yeah. Ghost toast. Oh, great. Well, I do like toast, so watch out. I might eat you if you're a ghost toast. You're going to have to watch out for that. Yeah, I really do like toast. Didn't have any today yet, but, you know, never know. Probably might do some bread with something tonight. We'll see. I had some leftovers at lunch. Welcome on in, Toast. And yeah, we're just moving forward. We had some stories this morning, and this afternoon we're going to do a little bit of stuff out of Luke chapter 7, I do believe, but we'll see. It might be chapter 6. We'll see here in a little bit. Hi there, Noah. Nice to see you in. Welcome on in. Afternoon live in the Philippines. I just got started. I think it's probably not quite 1:30 now, probably. Yeah, it's probably heading towards 1:30 in the afternoon here. I don't really know. It's somewhere in that range. And we're doing great. Hi there, Jade. Nice to see you too. Yes, that's great. We had some people that were here last night, and we have some people in here from yesterday. It's great. And I see James in other rooms too. I like to go to some other channels. I haven't gone in a lot of channels this morning. I did do a couple after the live, but not a ton of them. Yeah, we're doing great. I love it. I don't know why I'm itchy. Today is bath day, so we're going to have to take care of that here later this afternoon. Get a nice bath and get cleaned up. But otherwise, we're doing fantastic. Lots of energy today. We keep pushing things. I'm praying that the afternoon lives will start getting new people in again. I don't mind all the familiar faces. Them are fantastic, and I can tell you about different things going on. But we got people here out in the street begging for money. So.
Hello. Hello.
I'm being quiet a minute. Okay, she's going on to the next house. Now I can talk. You get some people from the mountains that are just going house to house asking for money. It's rare, but it does happen. And it happens a lot at Christmas. But right now, somebody is going by. Maybe she's got some issues, mental issues or something. Yeah. Hi there, GU Studio. Nice to see you. It's awesome to have you in here. We're going to be helping others and doing some great things for the community. We just have to get our watch hours, and once we do that, we'll be able to get monetized. And then, of course, we'll have some ways to donate directly, too. I'll figure that out. Right now, I got Remitly app. We'll probably use that. And then of course, I'll have whatever YouTube supplies me, too. Hi there, Colonel Chronicles. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Yes, I checked out his live before. Just starting to get used to that and different things that come on through. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of great things in here. Going to get going. An Africa story for today. was kind of a spin-off of this morning, where people in Africa a lot of times don't have any instruments to play when they're doing praise and worship at their church, and so that they just make it up as they go. And if they have any handmade instruments, they may use them. And I have a couple short videos that are on that were given to me from Africa that are that they are using handmade drums, and it's really kind of interesting. It gives you kind of an idea what they have to do sometimes in Africa. Sometimes they can rent instruments, but you got to have people that can play them, right? And so, yeah, I'm not very good at most instruments anymore. I used to be able to play sax when I was young, and I played piano when I was really young, but I didn't continue playing them. So, yeah, Toast is in the room. Oh, I'm glad that the cat came back. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus, on that. Yeah, Enoch 1 and 2. That's cool. My chickens are sitting in the shade. Yeah, there's rain in parts of Philippines. We're not getting it here. It's cloudy, but we haven't gotten any rain. We had some sun this morning, and now the clouds are taking over, but I don't see any real thunderstorms yet. They keep saying we're going to get a thunderstorm. It hasn't happened. Yeah, so we'll see. Hi there, Marliz. Welcome. Thank you on in. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've been to Africa. I was in Africa for 24 days in 2019. I was in Kenya, Malawi, and Zambia. I have a friend in Uganda in the capital city, and I have a few other people that I know our church has some churches in Uganda too, so I have to check with Apostle on that. And yeah, we're going to be helping first the areas around here with feeding programs in Philippines, but I have a safe way to give to Africa right now through our church in America, so I will be doing that too. About 2 or 3 months in, we'll start giving to Africa again too. And then we'll just kind of spread out from there. If YouTube lets me do this channel, I'm going to keep doing this channel for as many years they'll let us do it, because I'm retired and we're in the Philippines full time. We're going to work this channel, and we're going to go out and document the people we help and pray for and everything else, and it's going to be awesome. And we're just working on watch hours and making the subs bigger. We don't want subs to just be 1,400. We want it to be way bigger. Man, I go to channels, they're at 60, 70,000. I want to see that too. Someday we will. We're only in our 3rd month, so we can't complain too much. We're almost to 1,500. Let's keep it pushing forward. Double tap the screen and like and subscribe. We've been doing really good, and it's awesome. We're getting some new people in, and it's really cool. I'm glad that it's kind of like checking in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, chickens, they like to have, they're kind of different, but yeah, they like to have a little bit of somebody else, another chicken around. Hi there, Just Live. Thank you so much. But I was talking about whether it's in Western Kenya or Malawi. Sometimes, now Malawi, we rented instruments and we had some people that could play, so they had music. But in Western Kenya, there was really no music that much, except for a couple services where a couple guys showed up that knew how to play trumpet, and they played real trumpets, and that was really good. But yeah, we take a lot of things for granted in the United States, okay? And here in Philippines, at the Delapuga Assembly God Church, they got a drummer, they got a bass guitar, they got a regular guitar player, they got a keyboardist, and they got a couple singers. So they're well equipped. They got a nice team up there, and they do a great job. And they normally have at least one lady that does the tambourine and the flag. Sometimes they have 3. Lately, the last couple Sundays, there's just been 1. And one person went, they were like saying something like, awesome kid. Well, actually, believe it or not, I know that she's smaller, but the lady that is doing the tambourine from the videos that I took on Sunday is 21 years old. So she's not a kid no more. She's a young lady, and she's just not that tall. That's all. But she's an awesome lady, and I love that family. They're a beautiful family. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, shout out. Just Live. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you back. Yeah. And the thing is, Philippines does have a lot of stuff. And believe it or not, when we go to the mall in a couple days, we might go Wednesday afternoon. We'll probably go Thursday, but we'll see. Or go Wednesday morning. I don't know what we're gonna do. But when we go to the mall, they got a lot of things there, and it kind of feels like a mall in America, except a little bit different setup. They like to put a big grocery store right in the middle of a mall, and so that's the way they like it. That way, the Filipinos can do everything. It's kind of like a massive Walmart in a way, but obviously the malls are 3 or 4 stories high. But I like the Casano, where there's a grocery store in there, and then there's but we do the grocery store last because that's right near the exit. And I want to, when I go there this week, I want to get either the peri peri chicken at Mr. Curly, or maybe I'll get that to go. And then I'll get the special little tub of fries that I like to get from the Fry Center. That's one of the little booths that's down in the middle. And then take that into Jollibee, get a double yum burger, just that only, put the two together, and I get myself a really big combo meal because Jollibee won't give you many fries. Even if you ordered a large fry, there's very little fries that they give you. So yeah, you need to go find some French fries somewhere else and get them done. That works out good. Yeah. Thank you there, Capolo. Call, I guess it probably is. I misread the letters. Yeah. Yeah, we have other people. It's awesome. The community around here is excited, and they don't care how long they have to wait because they know that over time, when this YouTube channel gets going and we really are rocking and we're getting bigger and bigger, that help's always going to be coming. It may not be every day, but help is going to be coming, and people will get help and prayed for and different things. And we're going to show videos and different things. And this can just keep on going. And the lives will be a little different after we get monetized. I still will do lives and probably do quite a few of them. But we're also going to be getting ready for certain things coming up, different outreaches, different things. And so I may have to be involved in those, which means I'll be out taking videos. Like if we go to the grocery store to buy spaghetti kits and rice and chicken and all that stuff, I'm going to be involved with that. I want to be going to those things and doing them things so we can take video and we can find out what it takes to put everything together before we cook everything, take it out to the neighborhood that we're going to, and then feed a couple hundred people, right? And so it's going to be cool. Double tap the screen, get subscribed if you're not. We got people kind of new and regulars in here, a mix today. We had a ton of new people early this morning. I tried to get on at 9 o'clock. With daylight savings time changing, I'm trying to hit America a little bit better. So I probably will do 7 o'clock tonight for the live. So that way I catch the United States before they go to work, or maybe some people work in the afternoon and they can catch my live. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten. It's been kind of slow with subs lately. We had 4 or 5 subs this morning. We had 4 last night. It's just been some lives have just not had that many new people. Like last night, we had a bunch of new people right at the beginning, 4 or 5 or 6 of them right at the start, and then it was not too many the rest of the night. And most of those people subscribed because they liked the mission. So it's just a matter of how you're getting out. I'm being consistent with my videos and consistent with the lives. We just have to keep consistent, and all of a sudden a big burst will happen again. We got used to February where we were gaining 110. We even had one day where we gained 140 subs in one day. That's not sustainable all the time. Sometimes you're just going to have times where you just go and do the lives to learn something new. We'll learn something new together, and I learned something, and then the next live could be crazy. You just never know when the next crazy one's going. We're getting more likes in the second one than we did the first one. The first one we had very few likes, but we had some subs. So it's all good. We have time. watch hours is still only in the 700s. We need 3,000 and 4,000. So we got a lot of watch hours to do yet. Believe it or not, my videos are doing a big part of it. Believe it or not, my videos are half of my watch hours, and the other half is my lives. So believe it or not, the videos and things I'm putting on there, people are watching them a lot, and that's helping watch hours too. And of course, that's making my views be much higher, and the lives are helping views too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know on that. Yeah, I went to Future Farmers of Auckland, and I went on his videos, on his shorts, and it won't let me comment on any of his shorts. Even though the comment is turned on, the white box is white, and it should work, but you press on it and nothing happens. Press on it, doesn't happen. So he's got something in his settings where he doesn't want comments on his shorts. And you should want comments on your shorts because it just helps push your videos. So I'm going to have to talk to him. He's got some setting somewhere because it wasn't just on one short. I went to every one of his shorts, or a bunch of them, and the comments were turned off on all of them. So he's definitely got a setting problem on his. I have Levi on a private message too, so I may message him and say, hey, your comments are turned off on your short videos. Yeah, it's got something going on there. Either that or he's got them on private or something. Yeah. Hi there, Cray Cray. Nice to see you. Oh, happy birthday, Noah. Didn't know it was your birthday. Hallelujah. That's good, good. Happy birthday. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, my birthday's away. A little less than 4 months yet for me. And when you get my age, I don't know if you want another birthday, but it's coming. It'll be here in July. And by the way, we will be monetized by July, okay? There is no way my watch hours are going to be low by that time. So I know we'll be monetized way before July 6th. If we're monetized that late, something really bad happened, and we're not praying for any of that in Jesus' name. Hi there, Samana. I almost didn't say it right. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Tomorrow's fine. It's close enough. Yeah, everybody's got a different type of channel. That's right. It's okay, Noah. Celebrate it today and tomorrow. Who cares? It's all good, man. Yeah, and it's all good. Hi there, Bob. I'm doing really good. It's been a great day. Things are just picking up and doing good. The main thing we got going on is I've been talking about Africa a little bit. I had a life story this morning. Last night we had fun. Yeah, we may go down a couple different stories in Africa. I was talking a little this morning about how African people will praise God even if they don't have instruments or no music, and they'll just go and they'll start singing songs. They've got a lot of that a cappella stuff down flat, man. They already know what the words to the songs are, and they don't need to have words now. They cheat a little now because in Africa, they still got areas of Africa where the internet is terrible, but it's getting better. And so in 2019, they had nothing. There was no phone that they could look at to see, because if they were away from their Wi-Fi, it wouldn't work. But now they're starting to have areas, especially in Kenya and some other countries, where they can walk around with their phones just fine. So yeah, now they can cheat, go on their phone and find the words now. But back before, they had it all up here. It was really cool. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it's good. Oh, thank you so much, Bob. We're going to be doing some great things to the areas around here in the Philippines. We've got a church here that already has a feeding team in place. And when they have money, they can go and feed people. And it's not that expensive. I think 10,000 pesos, which is about $170, will feed somewhere around 150 to 200 people. So yeah, and that's doing spaghetti, Filipino spaghetti, rice, chicken, and then we can throw a little bit of small lollipop or type thing, suckers or something on the end for hard candy, so the kids have something after the dinner, lunch or dinner, whenever we're serving is done. Yeah, so I'll be involved with those. And then we're going to help the community. We've got 4 different ways we're going to help the community here. And we're also going to start helping Africa within a certain amount of time after we get started. Right now, we're just building the channel and waiting to get the watch hours we need for moving forward. And we'll get those. I'm thinking by May at the latest. That's what I'm hoping. We got a couple more months to pound some more out. Yeah, hi there, Cyber Edits. It's nice. That's great. Yeah. I try to be positive. I have a heart to give. I've been helping others. But somebody told me, he says, I know you want to do what you were doing in America, in the Philippines, but it just doesn't work very well here. Electricity is expensive here. If I was to use the electric oven that I'm thinking about buying to bake cookies and brownies and cake and try to sell it here, I probably would find buyers because my cookies are way different than the cookies here. They're very nice. They would sell, but I would make very little money, and it would take me a lot of hard work to make a little tiny bit of money. This is some hard work, but in the long run, I'm going to get a lot of money from all over the world giving onto YouTube or my direct PayPal or Remitly. Remitly would be easier because I got it on my phone already. Do something like that. And then we could take that money, put part of it off to the side. The other part goes out the door for helping others as soon as we get the things in place to actually do it. And so instead of them feeding every 3 months, they can feed every 2 weeks. And maybe in the future, even quicker than that, and do 4 places every month. So here, the weather is normally pretty good. It normally doesn't rain that often, except maybe in the fall, which there's no fall here, but you know what I mean, the months of about September, October, November. But we had a lot of dry weather when we were here then, last year. So you just never know. But right now we've been in quite the nice dry spell, but we're supposed to get rain today. We'll see. I'll flip the camera around, and I can tell you that it's just cloudy outside. It's just cloudy, not very heavy clouds at all. No rain, pretty dry, but Cebu is getting a lot of rain. Dumaguete got rain, but I haven't seen any rain get down south here to us yet. We're farther south than Dumaguete. We're farther south, way farther south than Cebu City. We're probably 400 kilometers south of Cebu City, so definitely hasn't gotten down here. I'm retired in the Philippines. So other than helping my wife with a few things, and we're going to go together later this week to go get some groceries and different things. I will be doing. I got to get going on figuring out what we're going to paint first. We got some painting to do. We've definitely got to look into some painting supplies to go with the paint, we're going to do some painting too. I've been feeling better, so we're going to do that, and yeah. It's very nice. It's not that hot. Yeah, well, there's lots of different things in the Philippines for religion. Obviously, a lot of people are Catholic here. I'd say about 75% of I'd take 70% of the people here are Catholic. There's probably 10%, especially in Mindanao, that are Muslim. There is definitely a good 20% or 25% that is Pentecostal or Assembly of God. There's a small percentage of other denominations, but for the most part, it's in that. A lot of people are Catholic here. I personally am Assembly of God here, but in America, I was non-denominational, Pentecostal, believe in Jesus. Okay, so yes, there is some Catholics here that believe in Jesus way more than they do the Pope. Okay. But there's other people here that call themselves Catholic and don't go to church. So that's the ones that I like to go up to and show them what we're doing in the community, show them different things, and then they go, hey, I want to check out your church, or I want to check this out. And so that's what's going to be happening when we're helping people with this channel, okay? We're going to be helping people, and the community is going to be asking me, like when they have a feeding program with the church, they ask the pastor who is supporting this feeding, and they're going to be going David Golden Eagle 61, David Barton is supporting this feeding. And so our channel is going to be doing feeding out there, okay? And it's going to be doing things around this neighborhood. It's going to be doing stuff in Africa and beyond. And who knows how many countries we can help in the future, okay? You got to think big. No limits on God, right? This is the easiest way for me to make money. It costs me nothing to use my phone, to go on YouTube, but I have to have a mission, right? And so we've gone from 10 subs in January 4th, and now we're at 1,454, I think, before I started this live. And so we're moving forward, and we're going in a nice spot, right? We're doing okay. Yeah. And hi there, Froggo. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you came by. Yeah, I haven't looked at the profile pic. I'll try to look at it later. Hi there, Roman Bod. Yeah, that's fine. This just depends. It's the same as the United States. There's lots of people here in the Philippines that they'll just not go to church. There's lots of people here that don't go to church, just like in the United States. But there's a lot of people that do go to church. So you got it both. You got both here in the Philippines, but people are open. And like the kids that I've been ministering to, they're starting to show up at our church. And so, they're open to it. They just haven't had anybody tell them. And so I love it in the Philippines. It's great. I'm retired here. It's easier for my money to go farther here. And we can do things that are good for the community here too. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, it can be hard. And I didn't think it would be easy. January was okay. I think we were up to about 150 or 160 at the end of January. But I had the beginning of February was bad because we had a tropical storm. I had no Wi-Fi. Things were kind of rough. But then after that, we hit a hot spot. And for about 2 weeks, we went crazy. It's almost unexplainable. But we had so many new people in here that and a lot of them were subbing. I'd say 20 or 30% of everybody that came in the room was subbing. And so we had some crazy sub numbers in February. We actually ended up netting 1,100 subs in February. So we went from 160 to 1,200 right around 1,300 subs by the end of February. And now we're at 1,450. So this month has been slower, but that's okay. We've still been getting new people in, and more new people are coming. Some lives are more than others. So we just keep on moving forward and rack up the watch hours and keep racking up subs as we can. I want people to know what the mission of the channel is. We're going to keep it positive, try to keep it kind, pray for people when necessary, and you don't have to be Christian to be in here, okay? All you have to do is have a heart to be kind and nice. And if you do decide to give in the future, great. If you don't, God can still bless you anyway. Because the principles in the Bible work whether you believe in God or not. They work. It's just like gravity. It works. Yes. That's cool, Froggo. Just do what you can do, okay? I know you're in Singapore, and you just do your best. And I'm glad to have you. You and the friends that you have in Singapore are going to be important someday. You never know. There might be things in Singapore that we need to support. I don't know. We're going to find out in the future, right? We'll find out about that. I need to have different parts of the world in here, okay? Not just Philippines, not just America, not just Europe. Australia, New Zealand. We've had those in here. We've had UK, Ireland. Denmark came in one time. We haven't had much France yet. I'm waiting for that. We'll get some France in the future. We haven't had Spain and Italy at all. Looking forward to that in the future. But some of that is that they don't speak a lot of good English there. And a lot of times on YouTube, they want you to speak either Spanish or English. So that could be part of it. But also we have, there's been a lot of different countries that have come in here. We've had some really interesting ones like Afghanistan and Antarctica in here once before. So that's pretty interesting. The Afghanistan one was the U.S. soldier, I do believe, that came in here for a while. He's stationed in Afghanistan. Most of them are gone, but evidently he was still there, maybe as a contractor. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. This has been a pretty quiet neighborhood today because everybody's in school as far as the kids. They'll be getting out of school here in about another hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get rain today. It really doesn't look like that much rain. There is one dark cloud over the ocean, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, it's nice to have everybody in here. Right now, I think it's going to be a good time to read a little bit out of Luke chapter 6, I think it was. It would help if I could actually turn to Luke chapter 6. That would be nice, wouldn't it? There we go. We're going in the right direction now. Yay! I don't know what I did there for a minute. I got to try to figure out where I left off last night. I forgot to put the marker in there. We already did that. Nope, we've done that before. Let's go over here. Almost there. I'm looking to see. We're going to start at Luke chapter 6, 35. And we always seem to have people come in when I start reading. I don't know what it is, but God was like, but love ye your enemies and do good and lend, hoping for nothing again, and your reward shall be great. And ye shall be the children of the highest, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. Be ye therefore merciful, as your Father also is merciful. In other words, with mercy, this is something I had to learn when I was younger. I didn't have much mercy, especially if I was judging somebody or looking at their situation. I even had an example of that the other day where I was kind of commenting. Thankfully, it was in private, but commenting about somebody and what they're going through. And then I realized that the circumstances were different than what I thought they were, see? So we have to show mercy. We have to be have a kind heart and try not to just see the negatives that are going on in somebody's life. There might be some positives going on we don't know about. And judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Shall men give into your your life. Really, that's what that means, into your life. For with the same measure that ye meet with is what's measured again to you. So in other words, with me, I want to be able to give so much more than what I can give right now. And part of that is due to we have bills, okay? It's not just bills in Philippines. We have other bills that have to be paid that happen when I have my medical stuff going on and that kind of stuff. So so this channel is going to help with that too. It's going to help where we are take care of that stuff too. But we're going to be doing easily over 50%, if not more, going to help others here in the community and beyond. And as the amounts get bigger and bigger over time, per month or whatever, then we can help more and more people, okay? And it's going to be great. And it's something where a lot of channels might do 5%, 10% of their money and give to the poor, and that's great. They're doing something. At least they're having a feeding thing once a year or twice a year, and that's great. But we're going to be doing a lot more than that, so I'm going to have a little personal team here, and then I'm going to have some people online that I can talk to and get advice from when I need it. Yeah, so it's going to be good. Hi there, Gore. It's nice to see you. Hi, Mrs. Channel. Nice to see you. It's we're going to be just doing a lot of great things, and also it's we got a lot of different life experiences, different things, and so And one nice thing about I'll have somebody filming for me, more than likely after the first couple outreaches probably. But if not, I'll do the filming. And we'll get probably early on, we'll get a tripod. I'll even try to see if I can locate a tripod. I may have a friend that has one. And so we may do some kind of a tripod type thing when we were filming at feeding, when we're doing feeding stuff. And that way they can pivot. The church has tripods. Maybe I could use one of theirs and borrow something for a while until I can buy my own. So we may do that too. But yeah, we got different ideas out there and it'll be great. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, it's really nice. And so things are cool that way. I know it's not easy to love your enemies, and there's going to be enemies of this channel too. I was kind of surprised. I went into Grace's. Grace is she's a farmer in northern Philippines. She owns a big chunk of land, and she's got chickens, and she's got she grows okra and eggplant and string beans and a whole bunch of stuff, and very business type woman. And she was getting really emotional because there was people in her channel that said that she was begging for super chats when she wasn't. She never begged for money on there. If somebody gave money, she'd be happy afterwards. But she never begged for money. Well, there was some people on there putting all kinds of negative comments, and it hurt her feelings, okay? And so she was crying on there saying, you guys cannot be saying, send her super chats, because them negative people are using that against her and say, see, you're begging for super chats. And so, and so words hurt people, okay? Even though you just go like this when you're on YouTube, sometimes they hurt, And so I told her, you just got to let it out. Let it all out. It'll be okay, because you got to ask, the reason why she has the channel is that it helps her farm. It helps her. I mean, that's why she's doing it. She has 2 daughters, and she's not married. I think her husband died, so back a certain while back, and so they need the extra support. So she goes on YouTube to do it, and she's been on there for 7 years, and she can still get her feelings hurt by negative people in here, okay? And I'm not going to let it happen to me very often, but I could cry. I don't know if I'll cry right on the live. Possible. Never know. I'm a sensitive person. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to tell the people that are being negative that I want to see them go out and help some people. Go build yourself a channel. Instead of being a troll, go out and build a channel, help people, and then I'll respect you. I get sick of people that come in and they go into these channels, hurt people's feelings on purpose, and get a laugh out of it. Well, if I came over and hurt one of your family members, you'd be pissed at me, wouldn't you? Yeah. So, you got to start double thinking about what you put in rooms. But, she got over it. But I'll tell you right now, people got to learn that this world ain't about evil all the time. It's meant to be, you're supposed to be making people's lives better, not worse, okay? That's what really will give you joy inside. If you want joy inside, bring a smile to somebody else, and it'll be amazing, okay? Yep. And you don't want to hear it, fine. You'll get yourself timed out and you're gone. Fine, too. You don't want to hear it? You don't want to hear it. That's great. I don't care about it. So I get upset about that stuff. People don't want to build a channel, but yet they want to complain. And I don't know why all the messages are gone, but they are, I guess. They must have got bad. That's fine. I don't know what the messages were. I wasn't looking. So I was ranting, and now I'm done and over that. I get upset at people that don't want to be positive in life. And you're going to get those. That kind of comes with the territory, so that's fine. We'll wait for some other people to come on in, and if they don't, well, then I guess I'm ending my live right now pretty soon. We'll wait and see who comes on in. Oh, we got the Pandacell truck coming through. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just happens. That just gets me upset that it's not so much the negative people once in a while, because we only get them once in a while in here, but people, they just want to spew hate, but yet they don't want to hate their family. They just want to hate everybody else, okay? But yet, I think there'd be a different tune in America if all of a sudden you do something negative to somebody else and all of a sudden your family gets affected and you go, maybe I shouldn't have said anything bad. Got to think about that stuff. It gets really bad otherwise. Yep, we're going to be moving forward and we're just going to do the things we do on this channel, right? We're going to get it going and going in a positive direction, so it'll be fine. Yes, I remember you, Blub. It's nice to have you back. Yeah, there you go. Chapter 79 in Psalms. I'll look it up in a minute. No, I didn't know anything about that. I was flowing at the time. Yes, I remember you, Blub. And yeah, I didn't call him gay. I don't know what he's talking about. I never even talked about Bob the time I was talking, so I don't know what that's all about. Who knows? People do that stuff sometimes. But yeah, you're doing great. And then, yeah. Hi, Shadow. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in here. We're going to be doing great things in here, helping the community in the Philippines. We try to have a positive, encouraging channel in here. It's not always 100% that way. Sometimes you can't control who comes in, who doesn't, but it's all good. Yeah. Yep, moving forward. We're already at 47 minutes and moving on. I'll probably go about an hour today. Then I'll be on tonight. So I'm doing 3 lives. Somebody asked me, says, why aren't you doing 3 or 4 hours a live? Well, this is why. First of all, it's too tiring for me unless we got 30, 40 people in here. I have some lives I go to, they have 3, 2, now normally they're not guys, normally some pretty lady or something. But some of those have got 100 people in there. They're probably just talking, but either way, you know how men can be, especially younger men and older, either way. And so, yeah, on some of them channels, they got 100 people in there. No wonder they're not going on. They got 300 likes, and they got, they're probably getting subs all over the place. Yeah, you stay in on those lives when you're like that. When it's like that, you stay in. But when it's going slow and everything else, I can't do 3-hour lives 3 times a day. I have to do other things around the house, and I got to conserve energy a little bit. And so I like doing 3 lives a day, morning, afternoon, evening. That way I catch different parts of the world. That's the way I do it. Yep, it's good. Hey there, Kenzo. Nice to see you. Yes, it's awesome. Yes, I'd like to be able to help at a school and stuff too. That would be great. Yeah, that's okay, Kenzo. You come in when you can, okay? Yeah, that's okay. You just keep on doing that, Shadow. It's awesome that you're working on a song, and that's great. And I'm glad that you're doing fine. I'm going to, after this live is over, I'm going to relax for a little while, and then I'm going to go and get freshened up. I'm going to take a nice shower and get all nice and fresh for dinner time. And if it's cloudy weather, I'll probably take a walk before dark. We don't seem to be getting a thunderstorm yet, even though I see something rolling in off the ocean. Could we get rain? Maybe, you never know. Maybe we'll get some. Yeah. Falling for Love. Well, it sounds like a nice song, Shadow. I hope it turns out to be good. Yes, I do see that, Blub. I see it. Don't worry. I do see your message. That's great. Yeah. You don't have to put it in too many times. I see it. And no, I don't know when your birthday is, Kenzo. My birthday is 4 months away, so I don't know what your birthday is. I There's no way I can remember everybody's birthday in this room. I get lots of different people in here. So you'll have to tell me what your birthday is. If it's today, great. If it's next month, I've heard somebody mention they have some in March, so maybe it's in March. We'll see. Nope, I don't remember it, but you're welcome to tell me again. Okay, you got it on March 18th. Okay, I'll try to remember it from now on. The 18th, so let's see. Today's the 9th, so I have 9 days away. Okay, yeah, 4 months away. Yeah, that's what I am, Bob. My one is on July, so I'm July 6th, so I'm just under 4 months away. I don't really want another birthday. Bob, you can have my birthday, and I'll just stay the same age, or else I'll flip my numbers around. When I turn 65, I'll be 56. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just turn 56 instead of 65. So we'll just flip them around a little bit. And when I'm freshly shaven and all freshly clean, I don't look too bad then. I still got wrinkles, but I don't look as bad. A little bit of lotion and everything else, I'd be fine. Yeah. Well, blood, you just have to tell me what it is, because I probably don't remember it. I do kind of remember Kenzo's before he mentioned it. I knew it was in March, but other than that, I can't keep track of people's birthdays. I got kids running around going, "You remember my birthday?" No, I barely remember your name, because I got 55 people telling me their birthday, and I can't keep track of all of them unless I start writing them down. I don't have photographic memory. Yeah. Now, a lot of people, they want shout outs, which is fine, but if I'm flowing in a story, I can't shout out because I'm not looking at the comments. I do comment on comments a lot, but I don't do all of them, okay? You can go to some channels and they won't read any of your comments. I know 2 or 3 Filipino channels that they might mention the likes, but they will not mention any of the comments. They just let the comments go by, and they might mention a name or two, but they will not even read the comments at all. So, and then I have people in here like, you didn't mention my comment. Well, I can't see them all, especially when it's really busy. Right now, it's kind of slow, so I can read all the comments. It's easy. But when you got 30 people in here and they're all messaging at the same time, nah, I'm going to miss almost all the comments. And I only catch a couple that are really different or way out there. That's kind of the way it works. Yeah. Okay, April 15th, 2000. Yeah, okay, so April 15th. Okay, blub, April 15th. Okay, I'll try to remember it. Yeah, okay. That'll be good. Yeah, we're doing great. Double tap the screen. Subscribe if you're, we haven't had that many new ones this afternoon. I think we've only had a couple people that said they've subscribed because we haven't had that many new people in here. And the other ones are already connected. But yeah, we're going to be doing some great things. And it's been awesome. I love just, doing all the different things it takes to do a YouTube channel. I've learned so much already, and I'm just getting started, okay? We really have not been doing this very long. And yeah, so it's going to be awesome. Lots of things going on. I got the door shut in here because my wife was playing some Christian music in the other room and doing a devotional. But I think this afternoon I'm just going to get freshened up and just relax. Probably take a short walk at about 5 o'clock just before dark and do that. But otherwise, I'm watching somebody. Some kids are coming back from school a little bit right now. Looks like maybe some of the early schools are getting out. The really young kids are out of school now. Hi there, Anna. Nice to see you. Player, yes, that's good. I'm glad you're in here. Yes, we're doing really good. Thank you for sharing with your friends. We need to share this more. I know Frago over in Singapore has shared it with 4 or 5 of his friends. I just shared my YouTube channel with our older Filipino friend that's in America. And she don't know that many people, but Steve knows some people. He may talk to some people about it. I've shared it with my church over in Eagle Heights. I don't think any of them have come on the lives yet, but I know Apostle there knows about it and knows that I'm picking up steam. And so it's going to be awesome that way. And I try to mention their website every single time on the live, eaglezone.org. You can give to Africa right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for this channel to start accepting money. If you want to give money to Africa, and it'll directly go to the orphanage and school that's in the Nairobi slums, and it'll go there within about 3 days. And I think they use something that's similar to PayPal, so it's a very small fee, like 2% or whatever. And you can either pay that fee with the money you give, or they'll take that fee out. Either way, they give you options on there, but pick African Missions and give money. You can give on their website. It's totally safe. And I've given there many times. And that's the website I'm going to use to give to Africa after we're monetized. I will give some money that way, probably within the first 2 or 3 months, depending on what we're pulling in. So we just got to work on watch hours right now and keep building the subs up as we can. So, and we're going to get a hot period on the subs again. It's coming. We thought it wasn't coming on the 10th of February. And all of a sudden, from the 10th of February to the 24th of February, we just absolutely took off like a rocket. So that could be coming in March sometime. Right now, it's been kind of quiet, but it's we're going to just keep talking about the mission, right? Keep pushing the mission, and we'll be fine. Yep, it's nice. Yeah, light and alive is okay. Everything is fine. It'll be good. And yep, bye-bye, Blood. That's good. Yep, I got to go, Bob. That's good. And we'll be doing awesome here. I'm going to get going pretty quick too, so that I want to kind of go an hour. We're at 57 minutes, so I'll make sure I go over the hour at least. That always helps with the lives too. Yes. It's not very hot here because of the clouds and the breeze that's blowing. It's humid, but I would say it's about 85 degrees outside. Maybe 28 or 29 Celsius. It can normally be a lot hotter than that. Normally, but here we're fairly close to the ocean, so 90 is about the top, 90 to 91. Yesterday we probably came close to 90, but today with the clouds, 84, 85, and not bad at all. There's a breeze, and I like warm weather. I don't mind sweating a little bit. It's fine. And this kind of day, we won't even have to turn the air conditioner on in the house very much, maybe just for a couple hours, and that'll be it. So it'll be fine. But I love all you guys, okay? I appreciate you coming in. And we do 3 lives a day. So that's why I don't do 3 to 4 hours every live, because that would be 12 hours a day. That's too much for me to do. But we just, if we get some new people in here and there, amen, we're building the channel brick by brick. Yeah. Yeah, it's tropical year round here. Now, sometimes you could have a very cloudy day with rain and it never gets above 80. We've had a couple days where it was 78 degrees, the high temperature. But that's because it was dribbling and raining all day, and so it stayed down around 80. If it starts raining here later, it'll go from 85 to 82, and it'll drop down a few more degrees after that. And if it rains tonight, it'll probably get down to about 71 or 2. But normally, it's about 87 during the day and 75 at night. But not every day. Some days are cloudy like this, and so it makes it a lot easier. But I don't mind the heat. It doesn't get mega hot here. Manila gets hot. There's so much concrete and lack of plants and lack of everything else in Manila that it gets really hot and stuffy in Manila. Whereas here, it's a lot nicer. The ocean I can walk to the ocean from here, and so it's very nice. You get that breeze off the ocean, off that water, and it lowers the temperature down. So it's good. Yeah. Hi from South Africa, Amanda. This channel is about helping others, being positive, uplifting. We try to keep it positive here. I've had a couple times I get upset at somebody, mainly because they are against human life. And I just can't understand that. especially somebody that's breathing. I just value people, okay? And so that's what the only time I get upset. But we try to keep things kind and nice in here. We're going to be helping people in Philippines and then in Africa and then from beyond there. I have connections in Africa. I was in Africa. I have not been to South Africa, but we could possibly be helping people in South Africa too. So that could be happening. I know we're going to be helping Africa within 3 months. As far as helping South Africa, who knows? Sometime in the future, we could be able to do that. And if we get enough people from South Africa to tell us what's going on, we can connect to that. Hi, GTV. Nice to see you in here. Yes, nice to have you in. We're just about ready to get going here in a little bit. But I was just telling a little bit about, we have somebody just come in from South Africa, Amanda. And, I didn't get to go to South Africa, but I did get to go Kenya, Malawi, Zambia. Got friends in Uganda. I got some friends in Nigeria now. And Nigeria is a little interesting right now, at least for Christians in certain areas. But they seem to be safe where they're at, and that's good. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. We're doing good. This is the second live of the day. We'll have another one this evening, probably around 7 o'clock my time. Right now, we're just over an hour, so we're probably somewhere 2 something in the afternoon here. I think I started this maybe about 1:15, so probably 20 after 2 now? Or maybe a little later. I forgot exactly when I started, so I got so flowed up into everything I don't remember. But yeah, just double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We've had a couple new people in here today. We had a bunch of them this morning, and we'll probably have a bunch this evening. So there's so many people on YouTube, and so many people don't know about this channel yet. Okay, it is getting out there a little bit, but there's so many people. Mostly people have been seeing the good videos. They like the videos, and so that's helping to get the word out there too. So I love all you guys. Okay, and I'm so glad that my friend from her channel, GTV, was able to come in. She's such a great lady. She used to be a teacher. She may still be a teacher right now. I don't think she's retired. So she's still part of being a teacher, I do believe. And so, yeah, I love having her in here. She's awesome. And I try to drop into her channel when I can, and we do our best. And I love you guys. And we're going to get going here in a minute. I'll just double check what's going on down here. In Washington, if you live in Washington, it's on the West Coast. Let's just say it's 2:30 here. So that would make it 2:30 in the morning on the other. So you'd be 11:30 at night or getting close to midnight maybe on the West Coast in Washington, state of Washington. So something like that. It's going to definitely be getting close to midnight there. You just have to tell me what time it is, and I kind of would get an idea. But yeah, that's kind of what it would be. With everybody shooting forward an hour, it's made it different now. So that's okay. It actually helps me get more USA people in because it's shot forward. I can do the morning lives at 9 o'clock, and I get a lot more USA people in and seeing what we're doing. So it's awesome. I love all you. And yes, kindness is king. I love you all, and we will see you tonight.